What is going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. I got another game from Thumper today. He's in his this Chieftain prototype, or the Chieftain Proto. Did you play the Waffentrager deal? Did you get your keys? I got a couple of them, and I managed to get the T95 Chieftain, the Tier 8 version, and then got the rental on the Waffentrager E100, which is pretty cool. It's kind of playing something that was like unobtainium, this cool mythical creature. So, but this video is not about that. This is about this Chieftain, and I didn't get one, and there's a lot of people that it didn't, but there's a lot of people that did. So if you're playing Tier 7 and up, there's a very good chance you're going to encounter one of these things on the battlefield. And these things are pretty tough, as you're about to see. They are a tough nut to crack, no doubt about it, when they're hull down. So where do you shoot them at? And that's kind of what at the end I'm going to talk about. You know, going to go to World of Tanks GG and then bring that up, and then we'll talk about that. Just so give you a little bit of pointers what you can do if you can. You know, if you can get the right angle and the right shot on this. But if somebody that knows this tank well and they've been playing it, and by the time you know this video airs, it's been out for quite a while. So the people that have it, they know how to play it, and it's a devastating tank. And but there is places you can shoot it. You just got to know where to hit it. So anyway, y'all, without further ado, let's get to it. Thanks for watching. So Thumper's team is going to spawn up on the north side of this Pilsen map, and when the clock ticks down, he's going to do a half right face, and he's going to head over to where the heavies usually duke it out in the buildings over there. He's going to try to be a little sneaky and go down that one line, and then he's going to basically turn around and head back to get inside the building, and he's going to go to fighting an AMX and a T30. So. Man, this is a cool looking tank, and I didn't get it. I wasn't, anybody that didn't get it, it'll be available in the premium shop in about 6 months. I almost guarantee it. They all do. So, and oh, by the way, this video replay does have the sound glitch in it. For whatever reason, it's still a thing, and I just didn't reset it. I didn't do the reset when I did the video, and unfortunately, with the latest 1.18.1 update, this video is no longer playable. So, yeah, it is what it is. So we'll just talk. But he's hugging this, going down this ditch right here. He's trying to be sneaky, and let's see if he can get a shot. Somebody trying to do the exact same thing on the enemy team, and usually you can catch somebody. You see there's another Chieftain prototype right there in front of him. So he decides, you know what, I'm not going to go that way. He decides he's going to turn around and head back into the building and start his game from there. At least start his opening shots from there. It looks like his team is contesting the dunes, or whatever those dunes are out on the 8-9 line, 890 line, and they got coverage in that big open build. Looks like the T30. Everybody's the map deployment has been pretty good so far. It looks pretty good. Not lopsided to one side or the other. So obviously these guys have played this game before, so which is good. So he's side scraping, which is good. But he's giving them the side that they want to hit. And as you're about to see in when we go into the tanks GG, you don't want to give them this angle with this tank. You've got a weak spot on your right hand side that they can hit. Well, as long as you keep your turret pointed straight at them, they can't hit it. But if you turn your turret ever so slightly, they're going to wear you out. And the AMX is jockeying. He does hit the AMX, which is beautiful, and the AMX returns the favor. He does block 400. This thing is just a beast. When it's hull down, it's not completely impenetrable, as you can see. The AMX M4 did get a good hit on him. Oh, here comes a T30. Yep, and he takes out the T30, man, with a great shot. That's just a testament, man. This is a really good tier 9 heavy tank, man. No doubt. This thing is a beast. As long as you stay hold down and you keep your turret pointed in the proper direction and be mindful of the weak spot on your right hand side, your right cheek, and the cheeks you're about to see. This thing is good, really good. You see the Caliban's trying to make a mad dash, and he's going to shoot him in the rear once he gets reloaded. Hits him for 372. I wish it rolled a little bit higher, and I wish the reload was a little bit faster. But man, you can't. It's a trade-off with that army. He hits the Caliban again for 377. The dude shooting HE. He does get 117 damage on him. Stinking Caliban. He's going to sit here and linger and see if the dude's going to pull out. He does have that notification that he's being targeted.
We've lost the track. We're stuck here. Let's go. Track repaired. Drive on.
He's going to see if that Caliban's going to pull out, and he's not. He's not gonna pull back out in front of his gun. He's obviously not a new player either. So, shoot, man, that's a tough little tank to play, especially when you're mixing it up with these tier 9s, man. Whew. He's doing a good job. So obviously the heavies are going to be pushing that open building that he's staring at like a, well, let's see if they're going to push through. So, I mean, they're up, man. They're killing these dudes. I don't know why they hadn't decided to push. They're going to push. There goes the Vipera. He's going to decide he's going to pull up, and finally Thumper's decided he's going to pull up as well. So that's good. Sees this T-30 sitting over here, trying to get some cheeky shots on him. And he takes a shot and doesn't look like he hits him. Maybe he bounced or just didn't even connect at all. T-30 spinning around. It's going to be looking at him straight in the face here. And so he takes a shot, hits him for 360, and he's backing up. See if we can get one more shot. Aim for that cupola. And he bounced off the top. You need to hit that cupola. That's the weak spot. If he's hold down, man, one of your teammate had him pretty much hold down. And so the E50 and Thumper are headed over here to see if they can catch this standard B. He's the last tank standing, and I'm surprised he's not running for his life. He lingered just a little bit too long, and Thumper takes him out. So, man, that's the game. It's a quick game. I mean, shoot, just over 5 minutes. So typical of today's meta. Just bang, 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 and it's over with. Let's see what he did. He did, third class mastery badge, fire for effect. He made a forevermore pile of credits, and then he did 2,778 damage. 510 assist damage for a combined 3288. He blocked 800, 2 kills. He killed the T-30 in the standard B. And like I said, man, if you played if you got the keys during the Waffenträger event, you had a pretty slim chance to pick this tank up, and he was fortunate enough to get his hands on it along with a bunch of other people. And this thing is really, really good. I mean, especially on a ridge line. If you can get it angled just right, man, and keep your lower plate hid, and depending on the type of tank as you're about to see in the caliber, that front plate is a weak spot too. It just depends. But if you can do that, man, you can have a monster game, and you got to be mindful of the turret. So we're going to talk about where to shoot this thing, or you could potentially shoot this thing if when you come up against, because you're going to. I mean, you're going to. There's a lot of people that have them, and then when they go back into the premium shop, everybody's going to get them because it's a pretty good tank. So we're going to switch over to Tanks GG, and this is going to be this thing has been kind of giving me fits as far as trying to record it, so it's kind of glitchy. Selecting UK, there's the Chieftain. It's just basically saying we're not affiliated with Wargaming, but there's the stats, the whole armor. I'm not going to talk about stats, just real quickly. Where can you shoot this thing? I'm going to set this thing up for, I think I'm going to pick the AE Phase 1. I'll pick the AE Phase 1. And then you kind of see the lower plate, you can pin that all day long. And then the very front edge of that lower top plate is a good place to pin. But you want to be aiming for the cheeks, those cheeks right there on the side of the hole, if you can get them. And then after that, man, it's the cupola. You're not going to pin anything on the if it's facing straight at you, you're not going to pin anything on that hole. I mean, on the turret. Again, this is a ShipTech TVP. It's going to kind of glitch out here in a second. But yeah, it's that very front tippity front of that front plate, and then the cheeks, and then the cupola. Now if he turns, you can pin that little green spot. Is that little crease? You can pin that all day long. And then I think I'm going to switch over to the Vipera. And again, some of the tanks that might be potentially facing it. If you load up your gold round, you're gonna have to load gold. If you're gonna you want to be aiming right there. It's glitching out. It's not giving you the numbers, but just know that you need to be aiming for the cupola and those little side cheeks. And then if it gives you the top of that front load plate, aim for the very the pointy edge of it, not the very tip, but as low on that thing you can get, the better chance you stand of pinning it. But yeah, this thing is a beast. And if you're in a chieftain, don't be given, that's the angle you want to be giving the enemy, not the other side, because you'll be giving away a beautiful place to shoot. So it's not impenetrable, but it's definitely a tough nut to crack. So I was looking at the lineup of the players on each team, and this gentleman is actually on your team. He was one of your Hardy. His funniest name of this game goes to this guy. His name was About 3 Lemons. When I saw that, man, it just busted out laughing. It's just the silly stuff that people come up with, man. It just cracks me up. So there you go, man. About 3 Lemons. You are my funniest name of the game. So anyway, y'all, I know I can't wait for this thing to come up again in the premium shop, because I definitely would like to have one of these. This is a cool looking tank, and it's a good tank. And Thumper put it to good use, and this is a in-your-face heavy. It's not impenetrable, boy, is it good. So use its strength. Stay hold down if you can. Don't give them your lower plate if you can help it. So, and that's one of the best ways to play this tank, that at least as far as looking at the armor and looking at how everybody else has talked about it. Like I said, I'm not going to go into all the stats. There's plenty of great videos. Quickie Baby did an outstanding one if you want to know more about this tank. So Thumper took it out, man. Congratulations for getting your hands on it, man. It's awesome, and thank you so much for sending the game to me. I do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed it, everybody. If it was a complete garbage due to me, please consider leaving a like button, leave a comment. That'd be awesome. And let me know, did you get one? I'd like to know. And if you did, cool, man. And if if it's your first time here and you like what you see, please consider subscribing and smash on that notification bell. You know what that does. And if you got a replay you're proud of and you want to show it off, send it to me. Leave a comment. We'll hook up and we'll get it done. It'd be awesome. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much. I hope that y'all have a great day. Y'all take care, and then we'll catch you on the next one.